the big thing I see is, okay, I'm looking through here, and I know Beaver have created this, but they have, I haven't found too many fallen logs. And Brian, you know, and I'm not saying there isn't, but it's still going to be kind of a hard thing to do, to take those fallen logs and create a raft. Oh, I just heard a cracking. Oh, bullfrog. They're good eating. Another bullfrog. I should have took a pole with a hook and a piece of red cloth. Would have had me a nice meal for lunch. Okay. Well, anyways, I know some of you city guys are gonna flip out over that, but that's all right. Anyways, getting back to what I was talking about here. You know, I love reading Gary Paulson's stories, and I kind of see myself in them, but I also have a little bit of critique in them. Right? Keep in mind that the Paulson stories are entertaining. That doesn't mean they have useful information, because just for your information, his original story, Hatchet, was written while he was on the Iditarod Trail. That's a big sled dog race across Alaska. And he does have an extensive knowledge of the outdoors. But in this case here, you can find fallen logs, although I haven't found any fallen in this area here. But I know they exist, because this water is dammed up. This should be actually dry ground, and there should be a stream in the middle, no more than a foot, but it looks like there's about 2 feet of water. And then there's, I know there's at least, it will go over my boot top, so I'm not even going to bother stepping in it. Okay. But I want to show you another thing too. All right. All these stones are actually man-made, believe it or not. And what I mean by that is, these stones here, this is actually a railroad bed for a railroad that was built over 100 years ago. It was abandoned. In fact, it never got completed because the financier of the railroad went down with the Titanic. So after, you know, like basically they built the bed. The next step was going to be the rails. He was going to come across the ocean with all the money, and it went down into 14,000 feet of water off the coast of Newfoundland. So much for the railroad. It's amazing how sometimes life throws these things at you. All right, sometimes bad things happen. But what's been left over, this is called the Grand Trunk. This thing here extends, basically, it goes, you know, from, you know, Palmer, Massachusetts, all the way to parts of it towards Providence, Rhode Island. All right, I'm actually in the Douglas State Forest right now. Now, can I do this without getting wet? Oh, let's see. I'm on a precarious balance right here. Okay. This is where the stream flows through. And when I was a kid, there were no beaver. Okay. But the beavers, and I can't really get in there, the beavers built a dam inside that culvert. Okay. It's a stone culvert over 100 years old. They built the dam inside that. And that's why this is all flooded. So I don't see any cut down trees where if I had to make a raft or anything of that nature, I would find them. But that's not to say it doesn't happen. Okay, my cousin's farm, he's got a beaver problem. And he has plenty of cut down trees. So it is possible to find dead trees, like in the story, and make a raft. Although it would be incredibly difficult to do so. Okay? So anyways, just thought I'd show you a little bit about my my backyard in a way, where I go and recreate and socially distance. And the next story, because I promised to do this little survival trick, okay? But I'm going to have to go to another spot. Ooh, I got to climb that. We'll see how out of shape I am. Okay? Stay safe and do your assignments. Thank you.